We're Hannah and Allie, and trust us, we're not your parents' financial advisors. We're your personal wealth strategists.
We're here to bring you the new, real strategic approach to building wealth that's as ambitious as you are.
Every week, we're diving into everything from investing your money and scaling your business to creating freedom and making your money work for you.
We'll share real-life stories of women scaling their business and their net worth to 7 figures and beyond.
If you're ready to live a life where you have the financial freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, without any limitations, then you are in the right place.
This is the New Money Podcast. So, Allie, we get asked a lot about where is the best place to invest my money. And what's really funny,
Tell me, Hannah, where's the best place?
most people right now are coming to us like, I should be putting all my money in Bitcoin, right? And we're like, oh my gosh, not again. Like, we have to have a bigger conversation about this than just the big trendy headlines, right? That's what a lot of people get caught up in.
You guys, we're not anti-crypto though. Let's just get that straight.
No, absolutely not. But we do think that there are 4 places that entrepreneurs especially can invest their money to get the maximum ROI. So we really just want to start by breaking those down for you.
Yeah, I mean, the first, can anyone even think of it themselves? It's yourself, obviously. I mean, you need to invest in learning, growing in your skills and your product for people to invest in you. Tell me
Right.
more about like how you did that in the beginning.
I really didn't even know that this was a category that existed until I became an entrepreneur. And so I think a lot of entrepreneurs can relate that there is a level of needing to grow your skills in order to take your business to the next level. So investing in yourself needs to actually be a line item on your budget, right? Like, we need to have this already set aside and prioritized, whether that looks like investing in a course or a mastermind or a coach. I really don't even know any successful female entrepreneur out there that hasn't spent tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. We even know someone who has invested $1 million in 1 year to grow their skills so that they can grow their earning potential.
Yeah, remember you told me that one person invested in a hotel stay. They
Yeah.
booked them into a hotel for 24 hours. They put it on their business account and they invested in just having that moment with themselves to brain dump.
Yep.
They do it annually, right?
Yeah, actually quarterly.
Okay,
So she did it
quarterly.
once and then she actually booked 3 separate stays, put them on the calendar, like literally mapped out the times, the places, went to different locations, and it was a business expense. She was spending time working on her business. She was taking calls or meetings, but it was her quarterly planning time where she was able to actually sit down and work on her business or on the skills that she needed to implement in her business. So that's a really great example.
So good, Hannah. I have to say, like, a lot of people have a fear in investing in yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, they are committed to the 9 to 5 grind. They're told by society that you should save, but they think it's a huge risk to invest in yourself.
Right.
There's small business loans against a 401k. There's things out there where there is a place for investing in yourself, right?
Yeah, there really is. Yeah. So once you start investing in yourself, the whole goal of that is for you to make more money. And then you're pouring all of those skills into your business. And now your business actually has the opportunity to explode. And when you have more money pouring out of your business, you're reinvesting back into your business. So that's the second best place that you can invest in. The first is yourself. The second is your business. So once you have those skills, you can actually use this to hire out more people, hire out a team, improve your technology, improve the products that you're using, the types of systems that you're putting in place. And that
Yes.
is what actually helps give your business a lot more profit and really scale that and take it to the next level.
By the way, have you read Atomic Habits?
Yes, James Clear.
Yes, so good. But I love how he talks about you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to your systems. And I think when we talk about investing in your business, this is where it's really important. If you sell someone, awesome. But if they go to your website and they can't check out,
Yeah.
they're lost.
That
You lose
experience
credibility,
is so
right?
important.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then there's so many things. If you're preparing to exit from the company, you need your scalability, your systems, things in place Investing in your business is so important.
Yeah, it really is. And what I love the most about these top two, the investing in yourself and investing in your business, is the fact that sometimes you are your best bet. There's really no guarantee on any type of ROI that you can get out there. By the way, if someone is trying to sell you a guaranteed return on your investment for a specific product they're pushing, run. So this is where if you really want to maximize your money well spent, it's taking the risk and betting on yourself and betting on the business that you're creating because you are so passionate about it. So
Yeah. And
I love
question
it.
for you, would you ever invest in a business that didn't invest in themselves?
Oh, absolutely not.
It's kind of a red flag, right?
Yeah.
Beige flag gone red.
Beige flag gone red, because if they're not doing it, like
If they don't believe in their stock, why would I?
if they can't walk the walk,
Yeah.
why do we believe them when they're talking the talk?
Yes,
That's really what it comes down to.
exactly.
So, obviously, we are wealth strategists, and this is something that we help a lot of our clients do, is actually invest in other assets. So, that is the third place that every entrepreneur should be investing their money, is into other assets and diversifying outside of their business. Why do you think that's so important?
It's so important because not only does it create this life where you're not trading your time for money anymore,
Yeah.
it also has your money work for you while you're sleeping, and it hedges against things going wrong.
Yeah.
So if your business has a slower month or things like that, you're diversified where it's not going to crush you, right? You're
Right.
not going to have to max out your credit cards and have these 24% interest rates to
Mhm.
get by.
Yeah. And I think when people think about investing in other assets, they think risk. And so many people, entrepreneurs, they're already taking this massive risk by having a business and not having I'm going to use air quotes because people think that having a job provides you stability, even though that company could let go of you anytime, obviously. But that's where people get really nervous about putting their money into other assets, even though we can show them all the fancy charts and graphs about past performance and really what it's looked like to invest in things for the long term. But you have to diversify because, like you said, there's times where your business might be in a slump or a slow season, and other companies are actually out there booming, and you're being able to capitalize on that.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about this in a car. It was a client experience. This client came in and they had all of their wealth tied up in their company stock. They were worth $50 million. And we told them, you have to diversify, you have to hedge just in case. It doesn't mean we don't believe in your company.
Yeah.
But, changes in the market might happen, things out of our control, a global pandemic, things like that. He said, no, 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 no. Guess what happened?
I can already, oof.
Yes, his stock plummeted and he went from our $50 million client to
How much?
under $100,000 client.
Oh my gosh.
He had leveraged himself so much that he had to liquidate at the bottom of the market. And guess what? If
What?
they're in a public company,
Mm.
they have to report to the SEC. And what that means is people see your company at the worst time. And
Yeah.
it says in headline, CEO sells 500,000 shares. What do you think that says
Oh my
for the rest of
gosh.
your business?
Everybody-
Confidence or no?
Everybody wants to get out at that point. Talk about a red flag. That's like right there in bold headlines.
Yes, you should be able to ride the wave, right?
And I think that what you said is so important. It doesn't mean that we don't believe that your business is going to do amazing things. It is just fact that being diversified is going to be the thing that helps you in these seasons where sometimes things are just out of our control. Like you mentioned, a global pandemic or the technology changes, the market changes, people's emotions, other people's emotions really out of our control. So what you can focus on is having your eggs in different baskets so that we don't have to have a $50 million client losing 99.9% of their net worth overnight.
Exactly. And that's kind of like a tried and true point of your long-term investment bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put money here that you may need in the next 1 to 2 years.
Right.
Just prepare for that storm so that you're not touching that piece of the pie. That's why it's called your long-term investments.
Yeah. And I think hitting here on, yes, while other people think investing in other companies is risky, I love saying when you do that, the best CEOs in the world, they actually work for you.
I love when you say this.
I love giving clients this light bulb moment because when you buy into a stock, you're buying into it and you are becoming an actual shareholder in this company, which means that they need to please you, right? They need to be doing things that are going to make you more money so that you buy more of their stock. So they actually work for you. And I love that.
I mean, speaking of people working for you so that you can go and enjoy your life, the
Mhm.
last thing we really think people should invest in is their life experiences.
Oh, 1000%. I think this really is the most important.
It is. I mean, we've heard time and time again of people putting their vacation on hold. There's never going to be a great good time to take
Yeah.
that vacation, right?
Yeah, no. And I read this book recently and I remember telling Allie all about it because if you would have talked to me a couple years ago, I would have thought this concept was insane. And it was called Die with Zero. And so much of the traditional financial advice is getting you to accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. And then you have this day in the future where you can finally start taking from it. But even then, they really restrict you on how much they suggest that you take, right? They're like, oh, you can only withdraw 4% of your portfolio every year. Yeah, that's a safe bet. But what happens when you're on your deathbed and you have tens of millions of dollars in the bank account and you're sitting there being like, wow, I wish that I would have like treated my grandkids to that trip to Hawaii, you know? And that's where we think too many clients are still playing it safe and really not letting them enjoy what they've worked so hard for and having this scarcity mindset their entire life. And it's really not serving them.
Do you think they've even asked themselves the question of like, what do I want when I die? Do I want to leave those kids tens of millions of dollars? Do I want to enjoy my life? Can I have both?
I think that you're right. They're not asking themselves that question because I still think everyone is just so scared and they're getting the wrong advice of like, or they're just thinking, oh, everyone says that after 65, like that's when I can finally go take the dream trip to Italy. That's what retirement is all about. But I think that there absolutely is a way for you to be enjoying your life today, making work look like what you want it to look like. You can literally work remote. You can travel the world. You can, take the extra month-long vacation if you want to, so that you can live this lifestyle you love today and align your money so that you can do this every day for the rest of your life. But to your point of like, do you want to leave it all to the kids? We bring that up a lot with clients because we want them to be empowered to give to their kids today so that they can see the impact that it has.
Yeah, and why did we include this in the list of the 4 best places to invest is because you don't want to set yourself up for failure
Mhm.
where you aren't living your life, right? And you
Right.
have these moments where you're just like, "Screw it. I'm going to burn my savings because I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
I haven't given myself a break." Put your money where it's working for you. Give yourself the chance to take the vacation and you won't have these blow up moments in your life where your money is such a toxic trait.
Oh my gosh. I think that is just so crazy that people are still living with that mindset of like, you can't do what you really want to do. And we're here to say that you can. So we really know that if you invest in yourself, you invest in your business, you diversify by investing in other assets, and you invest in your life's experiences, that is what it's all about. And that's really all you need to have a successful wealth strategy.
It is.
Yeah.